everyone. This is Shelley Kemp with Empowering Yourself Through Innovative Practices, EYTIP, Self-Empowerment, LLC. And I want to say welcome back. You were promised an interview with my brother, and here he is, Stacey Purcell. And Stacey, why don't you tell the folks back home a little bit about yourself?
Well, it's good to be with you.
We've
had a good time down here, haven't we?
We have. I'm
right.
so proud of my brother. I love him so much, and we've had such a good time together. So let's dig in to how you are living a purpose-filled life.
Purpose-filled life. Well, I started out my career. I was actually an aircraft mechanic. And got laid off, and then went and became an airline pilot, and then got laid off many times, and then decided to open up my own boat shop.
But this is the cool part. He has done not only one thing but two things. He is still working in the airline industry.
Not so much in the airline industry, but just for a private company. We'll contract services out when they need us, or when we have time to go fly with them. And yeah.
Yeah, you haven't given that up.
No, not at all.
But you then created another career.
I did.
Tell a little bit about
we
this.
Opened our own boat shop. It's a S&J Racing and Marine, East Texas only performance boat shop. So we're in the performance boat industry now. Whether maintaining boats, building race engines, customizing parts, customizing your boat, selling products, and so we live the best of both worlds.
Why don't you give the folks that are watching this a little bit of information about your website, how they can get in touch with you?
Oh, the website is www.snjracingmarine.com. Or you could reach us via Facebook, S&J Racing and Marine, or pick up a phone and call us 903-316-7790.
And we've mentioned racing a few times. Why don't you tell our audience about your life as a race boat driver?
That actually came before everything. We were, as you know, we grew up in the boating world. And just kind of decided to go racing, and been doing it 30 years now.
Yes, we did. We grew up in the boating world. All our weekends and family get-togethers centered around, for the most part, boating, the lake, and then eventually
water skiing and boat racing.
And now it's turned into this fabulous career for you.
It has. We've been very fortunate that it has.
But, the amazing thing is, you went from a service-oriented industry, such as the airline field.
Yes.
Right? To a company that literally puts you in the driver's seat. Tell me how you made such a paradigm shift in your mind to change your mindset to that kind of a...
It was really having mentors and talking with people. We weren't fortunate enough to have a life coach. So it was born kind of out of necessity of being laid off and didn't know where another paycheck was going to come in. And so we decided, we're talking to two of my mentors, of how to do it and let it grow and watch it grow, and start small and let it expand.
Now, you've mentioned mentors.
Yes.
You have two. You want to tell me a little bit about those?
Our uncle, Truett Gill, who's been around the boat business longer than anybody, I think. And then Bob Teague at Teague Custom Marine in California. They've helped us a lot and gave us advice down the road, and still do to this day. So, yeah, they're great people and great mentors.
What would you advise people back home that are watching this, that are interested in pursuing, maybe their life purpose when it comes to a mentor? What kind of advice would you give them?
Advice would be study, talk to people, get a hold of a life coach. that's a good thing, and because they can coach you to where they can give you advice to where you need to be and where you want to go.
Right.
Like I said, ours was a necessity. It was either eat or go, or feast or famine. That was pretty much
Right.
it. But that's what I would do, and do your homework with whatever you want to do, because it can be very frustrating and a lot of closed doors in your faces.
I was fortunate in my education career to have a mentor, and that mentor helped me pursue more in the field of education. And then I had a life coach that helped me guide me to become a career coach in the area of educational career coaching. So I too agree with the having a good solid mentor is someone that can help you
Sure.
find your passion. So tell me why you are the man you are today. I have my little notes here that I'm going to pull out.
Well, my wife and my kids, they've always supported me. They still do to this day. You know, they know we like to work hard and we like to play hard, and they're the ones that drive me to do what I do and be the person I am today. Without them, none of this would have ever come about.
And who was your greatest influence to become Stacey Purcell, father, husband, entrepreneur?
My wife. Yeah, pretty much it. She's she keeps me in track there. Keeps me on track.
She is pretty special. I have to admit that she's a pretty awesome sister-in-law too.
Yeah, she's not bad.
She's not bad. Where do you want to be 5 years from today?
5 years, I wanna have our business expand, and we're looking into that now. I want to be the company to be on a larger scale, where people say, "Oh, S&J Racing and Marine. Oh, I know those guys. They do a great product." And that's we don't get on the internet and brag and all that. We let our boats speak for themselves, and 5 years and my son to be successful in what he does, and just family all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what drives you to be such an amazing father?
Once again, my wife and kids. I really didn't have a father in my life, so to speak. He ran out, but that's I don't know. There's a lot of things, but what drives me is my wife and kids. I mean, without them, I would be nothing. So I wouldn't be able to do what I can do now and enjoy it. So there's a backbone behind of it. They're the J's in the S&J Racing and Marine. I'm just the S.
Well, I did touch on a little bit of our family history, just a small smidgen amount in a previous vlog episode, and I've written just a little bit about it in one of my past blog episodes. So if you want to go back and reread or watch the things that I've talked about, but I will also touch on our family history a little bit more in the book that's coming out, Badass Women of the Bible. I'm taking those stories and tying them into stories of things that have happened in our lives.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, but I mean, you look at us now that we've all grown and we're doing what we love to do.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, it was some hard times back then, but I look back and that just made me a better person I am today.
That's right. And do we not have the best spouses?
We do, actually. Yes. Like I said, she's there's many times she could have walked out the door and said, "I'm done with this," but she knows I don't give up very easily.
I have one final question for you. What advice would you give people still looking for their life purpose?
Don't wait. Number one, I mean, don't wait till you get too old and not able to do it, because time is not your friend sometimes. And do your homework and talk with your spouse, talk with your kids, because why wait? But then again, you don't want to be miserable,
Right.
because life is too short anyway to begin with, and if you can't enjoy it, then what's the purpose?
Because we're about living a purpose-filled life.
Well, we are, because I like to go out and enjoy things, and yeah, I mean, sometimes it is a job, but at the end of the day, I control it, and I'm not a control freak by no means,
Right.
but
No.
but I enjoy what I do, and do what I love what I do, and I do what I love, and whether it be fly airplanes, work on boats, race boats, or spending time with my wife and kids, that's what it's about, isn't it?
It is. To find out more about Stacey Purcell and his life, you can reach him through his website. Again, if you will share that.
The website is www.sjracingmarine.com.
And I have it printed down below. And you can also reach him on Facebook.
Yes, sjracingandmarine.com.
Tune in next week to my next episode in Living a Purpose-Filled Life. I am going to talk about how full is your beaker. So I think that you will enjoy
Your beaker?
Your beaker.
It sounds like good
How
stuff.
full is your beaker?
Good stuff.
Yeah, so tune in for that. I'm pretty excited about it, and I am so glad that you watched today. If you want to talk to me about any of these things that we've discussed, you can reach me at eytip@selfempowerment.online. That's my email address, and I have it printed down below. And you can also find me at https://selfempowerment.online. That is my website where you can watch my vlog and my podcast. You can also watch this through YouTube or Facebook. Be sure to give me a like if you enjoyed this episode and subscribe. I will talk to you next week, and this is Shelly Kim. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
I love you to pieces.
Same here.
All right. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see y'all next week. Bye-bye.